Well, I think buying a house, first of all, people now more than ever are realizing that they don't need to be in a certain place to do a job. More than ever, you can kind of be anywhere now. Most jobs you can kind of be in different places. Obviously, there's exceptions to that, if you own a store and you got to go in, but a lot of jobs are people working remote, and I think that getting yourself locked into a house that you may not want to be in the future, yes, there's some tax savings there, but it really, if you weigh the tax savings against just the maintenance of a home, just the day-to-day of gardener and everything that goes on in a house, it's really not that much. Investing in a 40-unit apartment or 10-unit or 20 or 100-unit apartment, the interest rates are equally as low. The down payments are a little bit higher, but not that much higher. You can buy a 10, 20, $30 million apartment building with 30 to 35% down at 3.25% right now. So there's just so much better ways to leverage, and obviously you get all the depreciation, everything that's great with real estate. So for people that are thinking long term, those are great investments. Owning a home is nice, it's good, but all you're really doing is you're getting a mortgage to protect yourself from inflation. That's all you're really doing, is you're just locking in that mortgage, which will hedge you against inflation, which is good, but it's not an investment per se, because at the end of the day, you live in that house for 30 years, where are you going to leave? Where are you going to go? There's nowhere to go. You got to live somewhere, so you're always going to be in that house. Yes, maybe you don't have a mortgage at that point, which is great, but you're still in that house. You're still going to have to upkeep that house. Property taxes are still going to go up. I don't care what anybody says. They're going to raise property taxes. So your cost to be in that house is still going to go up. So it's not really an investment. It's just a way to hedge your rent, so to speak.
But unless you turn that house into an apartment or a rental.
But you still got to live somewhere. Where are you going to live? And once you're living in that house for a long time, yes, of course, there's people that Airbnb has created this incredible industry where, you live in this house and your kids move out, and then you rent out some rooms or this and that. But most people don't want to have some stranger taking a shower down the hall. I don't. But yeah, if you have a guest house and you want to put somebody back there and you can make some rent, that's fantastic. I think it's great to do that, and I think it makes sense. But for the most part, the upkeep, and listen, let's talk about inflation, the cost of lumber, the cost of maintaining a house, the roof. I have a friend who got a bid for roof in September, wasn't ready to do it, was ready to start doing it in December, and the cost of just the supplies was up 30-40% of the lumber for the roof. So if you're a homeowner, you got to eat that. You're going to eat that cost. Whereas if you're renting, you don't eat that cost. So there's pros and cons to both, but it's not as lucrative as an investment unless you are willing to live in your house and then at some point leave the country and move to one of these places that's substantially cheaper. But the majority of people, they're not willing to live that expat lifestyle. They want to stay here in the US. So it's just a way to keep your rent locked in my opinion. Hi, it's Colin, founder of My Digital Money. If you have any questions, check out our website, mydigitalmoney.com, or hit the link below if you want any of our free guides. We send out a lot of good information. If you're looking to set up an IRA, we're here. We can help you get set up. We have live people here in the US that are willing to help you set up that IRA for you. And look forward, we have a lot of new features coming out with our platform, including Play Money, trigger accounts. So we got a lot of exciting features. So definitely get into our system so we can start emailing you and updating on all the great things we're working on. And looking forward to talking to you soon.